Well, Anna, this is a really exciting day for our team and for Bermuda. Um, the hospital strategy throughout all of the pandemic is to try to prevent avoidable suffering and death. And this is the next phase in terms of how can we achieve that goal. We know that this vaccine, the Pfizer vaccine, is highly effective, and you really can't get better quality data than what we see in the phase 3 trial. 95% effective in terms of preventing disease, and particularly in terms of preventing severe disease. And we know that that safety profile is excellent as well. I've shared with colleagues and patients that if you have a choice between the unknowns of the vaccine, which is new, or the unknowns of COVID disease, the discussion and the decision should be far in favor of the vaccine. We, in fact, can say that there are really only a few absolute contraindications, and they're all around hypersensitivity to the ingredients. Yes, there will be continued monitoring, and that's happening as millions of doses are being administered throughout the world. And thus far, everything looks promising. I, for one, am really excited to be getting the vaccine today, and really quite grateful and hopeful.
You ready? You ready? Thank you.
Then Martin, just before you get up.
Do I need you to give me a piece of paper as well?
Yes.
Yes.
Could you tell us how it feels to get the one of the first vaccines at King Edward?
Well, physically, I didn't feel much of anything at all. She did a very good job, but it feels good. I feel like I'm supporting my community. I believe in the science, and I believe in supporting my colleagues as well. And not only here, but in the States. I have many colleagues who have had to deal with emergency departments that are full of people, and I don't think we have any idea what it's really like. So I'm proud and really happy, and also for selfish reasons, I'd like to see my family again. I'd like to travel. So I think it's a good thing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
She's a pro. I am smiling, by the way. I have to somehow show a way to smile with my eyes.
Smile.
So, Dr. Ashton, could you tell us how it feels personally to be getting the vaccine this morning?
Well, I must say, I just feel very grateful, and it's also a relief. It's been a long time coming for a lot of us. We've been watching, we've been keenly waiting, and we know that this is the next phase in terms of moving on and being safer during the pandemic. And so I really hope that everyone that has the availability of the vaccine considers it. Quite simply, there are very few contraindications, absolute contraindications. Namely, they are around hypersensitivity reactions related to the ingredients in the vaccine. Otherwise, all others should consider this vaccine. So personally, it's quite a relief.
Thank you.
Thank
Did
you.
I ask anything? No? Great. That's it?
Yep.
That's it? Hooray! They're not painful. I got the full COVID vaccine. I'm excited.
Just press that for me for a second. Get you back there.
It's a small way, nobody even notices.
Sorry?
There's not that much preservative or anything, so, yeah.
Perfect.
All right.
So,
Now, just a couple very quick.
I'll do you a card whilst he's talking.
once it goes there.
To reschedule in 21 days.
Yes, they'll email you for an appointment.
So what made you want to get this vaccine?
You're releasing all the antibodies are just.
First of all, I'm in the healthcare profession, and I want to be an inspiration to others. There has been so many deaths worldwide, and if I can be that one person to make a difference to reduce the spread of the virus, I want to be that one person.
Now, of course, there are some people out there who will say that, they're young, they're healthy, it's not going to do anything to them. Why should they get a vaccine?
Well, like I said, we need to reduce the spread of the virus, so I would encourage them to get the vaccine. If not, we will not see an end to this pandemic. So I encourage all to get it and study the science, and get factual information and do the right thing.
Thank you very much. That's it.